Working the docks here then at 16, making a few bob here, making a few bob there. The north side docks was all cargo ships, which is where the railway station is. Then you had the Fourth Wharf, which is across from, I used to know it as the Bridge Hotel, it's called Tracy's now. That was the Fourth Wharf. There was two cranes there. Then we went down this side by the GPO. We had the Waterford Maritime Container Company. We had the Clyde Shipping Company. And then we had, below that then, at the back of the Tower Hotel, was British Rail. That's where we used to hold the cattle. We used to have a cattle yard down there. We used to hold the cattle down there for ships. And that's how I got back. North side was Northside Dockers. South side was us. This boat, when I came back into Waterford, on a good week, you could walk from south side, north side, across ships. You wouldn't have to go over the bridge. There was that many cargo ships coming up here. There was timber, coal, fertiliser, grain, silver sand for the glass factory, cement, all bulk, brown sugar. Then you went from the bridge down where the old flour mills was. They used to get grain in, and below that then you had Belferry containers. And I used to get a job from a company, a Waterford company, every so often, go down to a place called Little Island, loading 50 kg boxes of salted sugar, or butter, into the containers, coming back up with them for a few quid. We could be out in Mullinabro at 4:30, hail, rain and snow, and running 1,000 head of cattle and maybe 1,200 head of sheep behind that coming in. Back then there was no high-vis jackets, there was nothing. And you used to run them down, as I said, to the back of the Tower Hotel and separate them then, get them ready for loading onto the ships. We often worked 7 boats, 8 boats a week. And at that time, the cattle were going to Libya, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Greece, Italy, Canary Islands. I used to do the runs to Libya. My job, we never got paid in the pub. But I know for a fact the Northside Dockers did. Used to go into a pub called Lurnigan's on the quay there, just below the Bridge Hotel there. I seen them getting paid in there. Used to open, Morris Lurnigan had what they call an early hour. He used to open at 7. And there's another pub on the quay, your favourite, Mr. Jordan. He used to open at 7 o'clock. They were the only 2 pubs on the quay of Waterford. Had the early hours. You have a ship, say, 1,200 head of cattle, right? That took 30 dockers to load the hay and the feeding nuts. Then it took 12 of us drovers. What we used to do was, right, there'd be 6 on the quayside and there'd be 6 inside on the ship, tending the cattle. So the crew would get a break. And the crew used to look after us. If it's open there, here, there's a bottle of scotch, there's a bottle of vodka or whatever, or 200 fags. You know, they looked after us, so we looked after them. Oh yeah, I just, on my side, this side here, you done a favour, you got a favour. You know, there was no money, right? You smoke, yeah, there's 200 fags. Or you drink, there's a bottle of scotch. You know, back then when I was on the ships, 2 litre bottle of scotch, Johnny Walker's, was $6. And 200 fags was $5 building up this port here. This should have been the busiest port in Ireland until the strike. That would cost everything in this port. A 10-year strike for stupid piltiddly. I'm this union, I'm that union. That's grand. Doesn't matter what union you're in. You sit down. Your union reps sit down with union reps and talk it out. They do it. So they closed the port. I remember carriage used coming up there on the north side. 6,500 tonne of coal for Morris's and Tedcastles. And brown sugar, 8,000 tonne, maybe 10,000 tonne of brown raw sugar going up the Carlow to the sugar factories. And the timber coming in then for Graves' at the time and Morris's. There's only one factory left now that does timber, this Morris's. The rest is closed.